easily. And yeah, it's just going to be one of these aggressive lanes with a melee support. You can play the Nautilus, you can play the Pike. Anything that sets up to get this Draven extremely ahead early, and then the Elise level 3 comes through.
Going to be fantastic and things like that. Chovy going to be debuting his Cassante here, though. We'll see how it's going to go. So we hop onto the Rift for game number 1. Yeah, Chovy literally running circles around Karis right now. Like he actually ran a circle around him. That did just happen.
Also, first strike Elise. Interesting choice.
Yeah, as we got a hook landing here on the bottom side. Effort taking a lot of damage. These whirling axes, man, but Henna is offering back decent damage. Pays gets him in his sights here and does get the barrier out. I don't think Umpty was actually on vision. Interesting, as he is going to be able to curl around here. Okay, somehow Umpty does manage to make his way out as Morgan is going to pick up first blood. Bro, they figure it out on the top side. Going to get back at it. Let's have a look at this, because of course Umpty sees him on the ward.
Yeah, he sees him on the ward there. And he's got all the info here.
And went for the flash so that he'd have Arctic Assault available. Oh man, that is commitment. You love to see it.
불러주면 돼, 괜찮아.
Very cool.
난 이러고 집 갈게.
It's like, it's alright if we get blue, because we got this kill. And
Peanut's still looking for more here, and if Delight hits another hook, it's dangerous.
X-Flash.
Speaking of which, yeah, there's the counter-strike. Immediately, Doran is going to play baseball with Morgan as the flash comes through and he picks up the solo! Oh, Doran! Gen G needed that one.
Yeah, they really did. Yeah, it's going to be a huge wave. Cannon wave here.
All right, Peanut, can you land it? Yep, it's pretty comfortable as immediately they dive on top of Effort. He's taking a lot of damage. Can they get one back? The answer is absolutely not, because Peanut has Repel.
Should be both kills.
Yep. Let's see what they can do here. There's the Cocoon, and Peanut is going to lock that one down. Delight tanks it up beautifully, and that was one heck of a dive.
And forces that one to go down, and then over here, Peanut's just being patient. And look at the angle here for Lulu. He wants to tank the Cocoon so that maybe Zeri lives long enough to do enough damage here under turret, but the reality is obviously it's an Elise who can just repel away.
Yeah, they did manage to land the hook as well onto Henna, so he wasn't actually able to get any damage back.
Yeah. Good idea there, of course, from Effort. They're trying to block that Cocoon, trying to hopefully allow Zeri just a little bit of extra damage. It's not going to happen, though. Wow, that was
W.
That was so sweet, actually.
Yeah.
That was so cool, man. He just didn't care.
Yep, the interaction pretty fun. This one not so fun for Doran, who's just going to get swept up by the Lord himself. Morgan just says thank you very much to Umpty. Walks away with that one.
Can Karis get out of this one? He has flash.
Well, Chovy's just going to pull him over the wall. There it is. Cocoon, special delivery, and chomps him up. Oh man!
I just hadn't really considered the mid Cassante push into Elise angle.
Real high as well. Feels a little bit better getting that iteration happening.
If he gets it too early, it doesn't feel great. As this is back to Chovy setting this up. Right now, if you're Karis, you feel pretty safe because you have flash and it's a Cassante trying to go at your turret. But then you're like,
see whether Gen G can actually take this turret. I think it would be important for them to try and get that money, as Pay's going to get missed by the Glacial Prison. Doesn't want to go to jail today as a Delight. He's going to get denied. Wants to try and flash this wall. He's going to be able to do so. It's Whirling Death. Gets the cash in. Was that a bait, Delight? Like, what? What are you doing today?
That was so clean from everybody there on Gen G. It felt like Delight got baited in because the hook misses into the wall, and then
Zerka's Greaves.
Oh, you guys thought you could get Herald, eh?
Nope. Shirley going to run back to her pit. And now Gen G are set up. That Shock Blast is going to go wide, though, as they dive on top of Delight. Let's see whether they can lock down the kill, as the cask is going to miss the Nautilus, but it pushes Chovy forward. He's super tanky, though, as now Pace just free hitting. He grabs another kill. Morgan going to get hooked up. Man, give the POG to Delight. Even though he just goes down, it doesn't actually matter. Chovy's flashing after people, picks up a kill on his opposite number. And Gen G, I mean, this is an avalanche now, Wolf. You're thinking about it in terms of, like, you want to avoid having this kind of bottom lane, right, as another fight is going to interrupt. There's a knock-up as Morgan is going to hold this one. Let's see whether they can survive it once again. Pays is untouched. There's the kill onto Umpty, and now Bro are running for the hills. They've lost their general. And now it is too much to ask them to fight, as Morgan does make his way out with the leap strike, as that damage was big. Doran with the accelerated shock blast through the wall, and now dives on top of Morgan here. Chovy now flanking as well, has a blast going to get himself over there as Doran goes into range form, and I don't think Morgan is long for this world. As Whirling Death, he's not going to find it, but I have a feeling he will still find a way to the Death Chamber as he's, you know, taking them on a merry jaunt throughout Summoner's Rift.
Doran, one more acceleration gate.
Yeah, there it is.
Doran really did not want to flash for that. Prefers having his flashes. Oh god.
Yeah. There's the hook right as the turret falls down. Pays now trying to fight this one out as Dash Cannon through from Peanut. They took a lot of damage, but there's not a lot of punish available here as Doran has to flash to avoid.
I have a good feeling about his fun levels in this one.
Feeling like the fun levels are going to remain relatively high for the Draven player. Morgan also seemingly having a good time on this bottom side as Shirley dives towards his turret. Baron about to spawn in a couple of seconds' time as Peanut doesn't find the cocoon.
He didn't go for the Night Harvester, he just went for the Rocket Belt. That's the kind of game he's having.
He's going to boost his way towards this one as Shirley is going to net them another turret as, oh dear, that's another cash-in from Pays. Starting to feel like a broken record talking about these cash-ins. That one couldn't have had too many stacks behind it this time around.
Brion, this is not what you want!
That's another hook. This one's going to connect on to the Sejuani as he gets the depth charge as well that also knocks up Umpty. That's going to score his death. As well as now Effort having to limp away, does have the flash down as well as Hannah. He skates his way out, but getting out, I mean, yeah, you survive, but this Baron is still definitely going to Gen G, and there is nothing that they can do about it.
Brion don't have a jungler anymore. Umpty, even with Wild Growth, just could not stay up to the damage.
There's another hook from Delight. Oh my god, he has been so good on this Nautilus. Getting revenge against his former teammates here is Delight, and he's making it look good. It's back to the Baron they go.
So, back to that Draven ban that we didn't see.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to vote for Pays, man. The game has just been too much about him. But
it's true, but
Delight he's been so clean. Peanut too.
All right, Chovy's going to dash forward. That is a really dead Zeri. Not a whole lot that he could do about that one, as there's the repel in from Peanut, just looking for Karis. They're going to chase him down. He is pretty mobile for a portly gentleman, but not mobile enough as Pace gets right. So it does have like the mixed-in lethality. I like this. It's just the more aggressive choices. Another hook is, of course, going to land here. Depth charge comes on forward. They do manage to knock away Pace. That's another instant cleanse, though, as he's now just keeping them at arm's length. Umpty trying to fight against him, but it's just not going to work out. A double kill for Peanut in the end as Hannah is trying to fight this one out. And he does have a large health bar, a lot of movement speed, but that hook, the hitbox, what the heck is Chovy? Just knocks him up and destroys him. Effort is trying to go Skippy and run away, but it's just not working. Double kill for the Jace in the end, and Gen G, they'll say goodnight to this game. This is well and truly over.
Yep. Don't blind the Zeri with that Draven open against this player. Just do not do it. This guy is insane. He's got a great support who set him up.
Ah, ludicrous. But look at this. Massive damage out of Pace.
Out-damaging the Jace in this game, where Doran was just shooting fish in a barrel the entire time. But it is going to be a recon, so the counter-engage here for Brion is very strong. You have Cask, you have a lot of burst damage here in this Jace.
Very excited to see Pace back on his Aphelios. Man, there is a lot to talk about here. Let's jump onto the Rift for game number 2. Oh dear, let's see how this one's going to go. Stun comes through as Umpty's going to have to safeguard his way out of here. Does so, but now Peanut should have access to these Krugs as he waits for the minion wave to go by.
Yeah, and this is where things get really scary for Morgan. So he has to play super defensively into this matchup. This is what we were talking about earlier.
Ooh, hook goes wide. There's the flay as Pays just going to press Q and feel all right with his Severin.
Morgan is going to scout this out. Okay, here comes the Viego one more time. 6 is up.
Oh dear. Okay, Doran, can you land it? The answer is absolutely not. It's about as not landing it as you can possibly do. As Morgan just stands under the turret. He'll be fine.
Well, expecting that Morgan is going to flash right there, and if you hit that, you're guaranteed, and you still felt like you're probably getting this.
Well, Peanut is going to flash. Does he die? The answer is no. Doesn't quite get it. Still, with Chovy moving in, I don't think that they're going to be able to hang on to this turret for much longer. Sejuani in the mid lane as well, as in the meantime, Jinx on that bottom side. Good hook is going to connect there from Delight, but doesn't go further forward.
TP committed.
Yeah, Karis is going to be coming up. They still do have Hannah down there.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of money here. I say a lot. Does not actually get both of those plates, just one.
All right, who wins the 1v1? Bristle and Sejuani or Jinx? A flash in trade for an ulti. You'll take that if you're Doran, and Hannah will back away. Oh no.
Well, Rod of Ages is done here, 3 minutes late for Karis, but again, that two-time spike will happen eventually. Effort.
As there's the kick onto the Aphelios. Let's see whether they can kill him. The answer is almost, as, yeah, there he goes. Finally goes down, Effort picks it up with the last couple of ticks of Ignite. A solo Mountain Drake either, which would have been really awful for Morgan to deal with. As the cast is going to come through, Peanut finds himself in a different location. That is about the result. Not too much more to be worried about as Chovy presses W on a minion wave and feels fine.
Doesn't need to build any armor if he could just stasis one time.
Well, there's a Glacial Prison. It's going to land this time. The bear comes down as well, and Chovy is going to take down the turret in the end. Bro, not able to answer anywhere else either, and so they just lose their Jace. And now Gen G can bear down on top of them. Look at this. Heartbreaker from Peanut as they look for another potential dive, but no minion wave in position. They should be able to finish this off. As the barrel does come in, that is going to be the secure for Peanut. So, two oceans versus a cloud and a mountain. A cloudy mountain. Very nice. As Doran is just going to face check, he's happy to do so. Another Glacial Prison will connect straight, followed by the Death Sentence. Really beautifully done as the Annie picks up another kill. Effort able to battle dance his way out a couple of times. Tibbers, no! He is going to go down. Grand Entrance is decent, but it's not going to save Morgan. As Doran happily tanks for about 1,000,000 years. He does die, but I think he did his job.
Jinx got excited a second time. But it's not going to matter. It's too little, too late. And now they're just going to siege up these turrets. They have insane damage. Yeah, not 16 yet.
No, and that is just a Rylai's that he picked up. That means Tibbers is just going to slow people down all the time, which is real rough. Glacial Prison going to connect. Can he actually steal it? Oh my god, it went to 14. That is terrifying. But Peanut is still the one that is able to lock this one down. A bear falls on top of Henna. That is not what Henna wants. The flash hook is going to connect an Effort. Oh, he has to just accept his fate. Henna's real dead as Tibbers is leading the charge. The rest of Bro trying to escape. It's not very fair. Or smited, I think, is the official correct thing. Smitten? No, I think the very opposite of being smitten with Tibbers. Bro not real psyched about Tibbers' existence at this point in time.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, dear. Very sad.
Well,
I think most of us are smitten by Tibbers, though, because Tibbers is pretty cool.
I am, yeah, for sure.
Well, that is a fadeaway, like that one from Doran. He's actually landed the last 3 in a row, so those POGs, I reckon we could probably look for those. As Peanut lands a nice Grand Entrance onto Umpty. Really fun, and with the amount of Nami and Lulu and, yeah, Wild Growth and, yeah, all that sort of stuff, like, I just don't really, doesn't really make me excited, but this does. Look at that hook! That's gorgeous. Umpty is going to be taken down. Extraordinarily low permafrost. And the last auto from Peanut, he is going to possess the Lee Sin and now have fun on one of his favorite champions. Safeguards forward, finds the Q onto Morgan. The rest of Pro also getting taken down solo. The Nexus turret, I think it was there a moment ago, but it then dies as Moonlight Vigil and an Annie bearing down all the fire on top of them. Not even the Lord could withstand it. And I think this is going to be the 2-0. I think Gen G looking back on the horse in this particular match against Bro. And Bro's chances at playoffs are now not 0. Not fully 0, but they're getting real close.
It's a week where you wanted to 4-0 it. You're still feeling a little bit frustrated with that KT loss earlier in the week, but you bounce back with a +2 here because the race is on between Gen G and D+ are two most likely to take that second spot because T1's basically guaranteed.